Class 8, Unit 11, Sir Isaac Newton. First, let us read and understand what is in the lesson. Sir Isaac Newton. You can see the picture. This is Sir Isaac Newton. Now let's read and understand. Sir Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was born in 1643 in Woolsthorpe, England. न्युटनको जन्म सन् 1643 इङ्ल्यान्डको वुल्स्ट्रोप भन्ने ठाउँमा भएको थियो. He was the son of a peasant. न्युटन किसानको छोरो थियो. Who died 3 months before Isaac was born. आइजाक जन्मिनभन्दा 3 महिना अगाडि आइजाकको बाबाको देहान्त यानि कि डेथ भयो. Newton spent most of his early years with his maternal grandmother after his mother remarried. जब न्युटनको आमाले अर्को बिहे गरे तब उसको प्राय जसो अर्ली इयर्स उसको आफ्नो आमापट्टिको हजुरआमासँग बिताए. His education was interrupted by a failed attempt to turn him into a farmer. उसको पढाइ लेखाइ चाहिँ डिस्टर्ब भयो. किनभने उसलाई चाहिँ किसान बनाउन खोजेको थियो. In the beginning, he seemed to be a dull boy. सुरुमा ऊ चाहिँ सुस्त मनस्थितिको केटो जस्तो देखिन्थ्यो. He had little interest in his studies. उसको पढाइप्रति खासै धेरै इन्ट्रेस्ट थिएन. However, he liked to use his hands. तर पनि उसले चाहिँ आफ्नो हातहरू युज गर्न मन पर्थ्यो. He used to make little machines such as windmills. ऊ सानो मसिन्सहरू जस्तै कि विन्डमिल्सहरू बनाइरहन्थ्यो. He would catch mice and make them drive some of his little machines. ऊ मुसहरूलाई पक्रेर आफूले बनाएका सानो मसिन्सहरूलाई ड्राइभ गराउँथ्यो, कुदाउँथ्यो. At the age of 19, Newton went to Cambridge University where he studied mathematics and science. 19 वर्षको उमेरमा ऊ क्याम्ब्रिज युनिभर्सिटी गए र त्यहाँ म्याथमेटिक्स र साइन्स सब्जेक्ट्स लिएर पढे. He started to make discoveries in mathematics when he was a college student. जब ऊ कलेज स्टुडेन्ट थियो, ऊ म्याथमेटिक्समा डिस्कभरिज गर्न थाले. He continued to do so after he had achieved his degree. उसले आफ्नो डिग्री हासिल गरिन्जेलसम्म उसले म्याथमेटिक्समा discoveries continue गरिरह्यो. He was appointed professor of mathematics when he was only 26 years old. जब ऊ 26 yearsको थियो तब नै ऊ म्याथमेटिक्सको प्रोफेसर भए. Newton did not limit his studies to mathematics. न्युटनले आफ्नो knowledge म्याथमेटिक्समा मात्र सीमित राखेनन्. He became very interested in the behavior of light. लाइटले कसरी काम गर्छ भन्ने कुरामा उसको धेरै नै रुचि बढ्यो. His interest in light led to the improvement of telescopes. उनको लाइट प्रतिको रुचिले हालको टेलिस्कोप्समा धेरै सुधार ल्यायो. The lenses used in telescopes in those days were not as good as modern day lenses. त्यो जमानाको टेलिस्कोप्सको लेन्स अहिलेको जमानाको जस्तै खासै राम्रो थिएन. Newton saw that curved mirrors could be used instead of lenses. न्युटनले टेलिस्कोप्समा युज भएको लेन्सको सट्टा कर्भ्ड मिरर्स बाङ्गो मिरर्सहरू युज गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने कुरा देखायो. These gave better results in some ways and such telescopes have been used ever since. कर्भ्ड मिरर्स बाङ्गो मिरर्स टेलिस्कोप्समा युज भएको बाङ्गो मिरर्सले चाहिँ अझ राम्रो रिजल्ट निकालेको कारणले हालसम्म त्यही कर्भ्ड मिरर्सहरू टेलिस्कोप्समा युज हुँदै आइरहेको छ. The story goes that one day Newton was sitting under an apple tree when an apple fell onto the ground. So story यसरी जान्छ. एक दिन न्युटन एप्पल ट्रीको मुनि बसिरहेको थियो र त्यतिखेरै एप्पल भुइँमा खस्छ. He began to wonder why it fell onto the ground, but why it did not go upwards in the sky. ऊ त्यो देखेर सोच्न थाल्यो, छक्क परेर सोच्न थाल्यो कि किन यो एप्पल भुइँमा खस्यो, किन यो आकाशको मासतिर गएन. After a great deal of thought, he produced his theory of gravitation. After a great deal of thought, ऊ धेरै धेरै सोचिसकेपछि उसले gravitation theory निकाले. He showed that each body attracts the others. उसले यो देखायो कि प्रत्येक बडीले एकअर्कालाई एट्र्याक्ट गर्छ. The sun and the earth attract each other. The sun and the earth पनि एकअर्कालाई attract गर्छ. The moon and the earth also attract each other. The moon चन्द्रमा, the earth र पृथ्वी यो दुई पनि एकअर्कालाई attract गर्छ. That is why the moon remains near us and does not rush away. त्यही भएर चाहिँ चन्द्रमा the moon हाम्रो नजिक रहन्छ र यो भाग्दैन, टाढा जाँदैन. Newton's head was usually so full of ideas and problems that he was often lost in thought. न्युटनको दिमाग, न्युटनको टाउको, न्युटनको हेड चाहिँ जहिले पनि नयाँ नयाँ आइडियाज र समस्याहरूले नै भरिरहेको हुन्थ्यो. He was often lost in thought. ऊ आफ्नै सोचाइमा हराइरहेको हुन्थ्यो. On such occasions, he forgot his meals and friends. ऊ कुनै बेला त आफ्नो साथी, आफ्नो खाना र आफ्नो साथीलाई धरि बिर्सन्थ्यो. There are many stories of his absent-mindedness. उसको बुलक्कटको बारेमा धेरै कथाहरू छन्. Once he was entertaining his guest at dinner. He went out of the room to fetch some more food items. एक दिन ऊ चाहिँ आफ्नो गेस्टहरूलाई डिनरमा चाहिँ लिइरहेको थियो, होस्ट गरिरहेको थियो या डिनरमा इन्टरटेन गरिरहेको थियो. ऊ चाहिँ खाना थप्नको लागि, खाना लिनको लागि रुमबाट बाहिर निस्क्यो. For a long time, his friends waited for his return, but neither the host nor the food items appeared. ऊ रुमबाट निस्किसकेपछि उसको साथीहरूले उसलाई धेरै टाइम वेट गरिरह्यो, तर न खाना लिन गएको मान्छे नै रिटर्न आयो. At last, they went to look for him. अन्तिममा उनीहरू चाहिँ न्युटनलाई खोज्न बाहिर निस्किए. And found that he was busy with his studies. र उनीहरूले देखे कि न्युटन चाहिँ एकदम ध्यानमग्न भएर पढिरहेको थियो. He had forgotten his friends and food. न्युटनले चाहिँ आफ्नो साथी र खाना बिर्सेको थियो. On another occasion, Newton invited one of his friends for dinner at his home. अनि अर्को बेला चाहिँ न्युटनले उसको एकजना साथीलाई चाहिँ खाना खान घर बोलाएको थियो. His friend arrived on time. उसको साथी चाहिँ न्युटनको घर टाइममा पुग्यो. But Newton was not there. तर न्युटन घरमा थिएन. The guest sat down on a couch and waited for Newton to have dinner together. न्युटनको साथी न्युटनको घरको सोफामा बस्यो र न्युटनलाई वेट गर्यो सँगै खाना खानका लागि. As he was feeling hungry, he often looked at the food items on the dinner table. न्युटनको साथी चाहिँ भोकाइको कारणले गर्दाखेरि टेबलमा भएको खानाहरूलाई गरि नै हेरिराख्दै थियो. The guest waited for a long time. गेस्टले चाहिँ धेरै लामो समयसम्म न्युटनलाई वेट गरिरह्यो. He got tired of waiting. वेट गर्दा गर्दा उसलाई चाहिँ दिक्क लागेछ. So he decided to have dinner alone. त्यही भएर उसले चाहिँ अब एक्लै खाना खान्छु भनेर डिसाइड गरेछ. After having dinner, he waited for Newton again. खाना खाइसकेपछि फेरि ऊ न्युटनलाई वेट गर्यो. After several hours, धेरै घण्टापछि न्युटन arrived at home. न्युटन घर रिटर्न आयो. He was puzzled to see the guest at home. न्युटन छक्क परेछ गेस्टलाई देखेर. Soon he realized that he had entirely forgotten about the invitation. अनि उसले रियलाइज गर्यो कि ओहो उसले त आफ्नो साथीलाई खाना खान घरमा बोलाएको थियो भन्ने कुरा उसले रियलाइज गर्यो. After apologizing, माफी मागिसकेपछि he turned to the dinner table and noticed that somebody had already dined. क्षमा मागिसकेपछि ऊ चाहिँ डिनर टेबलतिर जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ कसैले खाना खाइसकेको नोटिस गर्यो. I'm sorry, he said. I see that I have already eaten my dinner. I should have waited for you. ओहो मैले त खाना खाइसकेछु, मैले त तपाईँलाई पर्खिनु पर्ने थियो, खाना खाइहालेछु भन्दै उसले चाहिँ आफ्नो साथीलाई माफी माग्यो. Okay, now let's do match. Match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Column A, column B. First, apology, saying sorry. Apology means saying sorry. This is the answer. Apology, saying sorry. B. Absent-minded. Absent-minded means forgetful. Absent-minded, forgetful. Absent-minded, forgetful. Couch. Couch means sofa. Couch, sofa. Couch, sofa. Curved. Question D. Curved. Curved means a bent line, not a straight line. Curved, bent line, not a straight line. This is D. E. Dull. Dull means lacking interest or excitement. Dull, lacking interest or excitement. Dull, lacking interest or excitement. This is E. F. Gravity. Gravity means the force of attraction. The force of attraction. Gravity, the force of attraction. This is F. Question G. Host. Host means a person who receives other people as guests. Host, a person who receives other people as guests. This is G. Interrupted. Interrupted means made something discontinue. Interrupted, made something discontinue. This is H. I. Puzzled. Puzzled means unable to understand or confused. Puzzled, unable to understand, confused. Puzzled, unable to understand, confused. This is I. Last one. Wonder. Wonder means a feeling of amazement and admiration. This is J. Wonder, a feeling of amazement and admiration. Task B. Choose the correct words, phrases from the box to complete the following sentences. First, let us know the meaning of these words. First, gravitation. Gravitation means the force of attraction or the law of attraction. Absent-mindedness, forgetfulness, interrupted, discontinued, or made discontinue. Couch, sofa, telescopes, instruments used to view distant objects. Instruments used to view distant objects. Curved, bent, not straight. Dull, boring, not interesting. Hosted, it means threw, provided, arranged, or held. Tired of, exhausted. A. The construction work got interrupted because of the heavy rain. Interrupted means discontinued or stopped for some interval of time. B. Newton used curved mirrors in telescopes instead of lenses. C. My grandmother keeps forgetting things. She is suffering from absent-mindedness. D. D. Anissa came into my room and sat on the couch. Anissa came into my room and sat on the couch. E. Please draw a curved line on the whiteboard, not a straight one. Please draw a curved line on the whiteboard, not a straight one. F. Particles are attracted to each other by gravitation. Particles are attracted to each other by gravitation. G. Newton was a dull boy in his childhood. H. My friend hosted a birthday party yesterday. My friend hosted a birthday party yesterday. I. I got tired of working the whole day. I want to rest for some time. I got tired of working the whole day. I want to rest for some time. Task C. Read the text again and write whether the following statements are true or false. A. Sir Isaac Newton's father was a lawyer. False. His father was a peasant, not a lawyer. Peasant, look at this. His father, he was the son of a peasant. So his father was a peasant. Hence, answer is false. B. Newton received his father's affection during his childhood. Answer again, false. Look, He was means Newton was. Sir Isaac Newton was the son of a peasant who died 3 months before Isaac was born. Who means his father. Sir Isaac Newton's father who died 3 months before Isaac was born. Because his father was died 3 months before Sir Isaac Newton was born, hence he did not get any affections of his father. So false. C. In the beginning, Newton was not good at his studies. Answer true. The first paragraph of the lesson says that in the beginning, look, I have highlighted. In the beginning, he seemed to be a dull boy. He had little interest in his studies. Little interest in his studies. So answer is true. D. The fallen apple helped Newton develop the theory of gravitation. The fallen apple helped Newton develop the theory of gravitation. Answer true. Look, it says, the story goes that one day Newton was sitting under an apple tree when an apple fell onto the ground. He began to wonder why it fell onto the ground, but why it did not go upwards in the sky. After a great deal of thought, he produced his theory of gravitation. So, he produced his theory of gravitation when he saw apple falling on the ground. So, yes, true. Answer is true. Question E. Newton's mind always remained full of problems and thoughts. Answer true. Look, page number 130, second paragraph. Newton's head. Newton's head was usually so full of ideas and problems. Ideas and problems. Here we have problems and thoughts. Thoughts, ideas. They are similar. F. He lived with his wife and children in his later years. Application Y. This is typo mistake. So up to here only. He lived with his wife and children in his later years. Answer is false. Actually, the answer would be not given, but here the question says write either true or false. And there is no not given, so answer is false. False, because in the lesson you cannot find the mentioning about his wife or children. So answer is false. Task D. Answer these questions. Question A. How was Newton in his studies in the early life? Answer. Newton was slow, dull, and disinterested in his studies in the early life. Newton was slow, dull, and disinterested in his studies in the early life. This is the answer location. Look, in the beginning, he seemed to be a dull boy. He had little interest in his studies. Little interest means he was disinterested. Question B. Which subjects did Newton study at Cambridge University? Answer. Newton studied mathematics and science subjects at Cambridge University. Newton studied mathematics and science subjects at Cambridge University. Again, the location is second paragraph. At the age of 19, Newton went to Cambridge University, where he studied mathematics and science. These are the subjects he studied at Cambridge University. C. What changes did Newton make to telescopes? Newton made changes in the lenses used in telescopes, where he showed that curved mirrors could be used instead of lenses for better results. Your location. The lenses used in telescopes in those days were not as good as modern day lenses. Newton saw that curved mirrors could be used instead of lenses, so he made changes in the lenses of telescopes, where he saw that curved mirrors could be used instead of lenses, and this gave better results. D. Why do you think Newton forgot his food and friends at times? Answer. I think, comma. Newton forgot his food and friends at times because his head was usually so full of ideas and problems and was often lost in thought. I think Newton forgot his food and friends at times because his head was usually so full of ideas and problems and was often lost in thought. Newton's head was usually so full of ideas and problems that he was often lost in thought. On such occasions, he forgot his meals and friends. This is the location. Question E. Find some other discoveries Newton has made. Answer. Some other discoveries Newton has made are given below. Laws of motion, discoveries in optics, advanced mathematical principles, discovery of 7 visible colors in color white light, or you can say rainbow and white light theory, Newton perfected coinage, cat doors, etc. These are the discoveries that Newton has made. Grammar 1. Read the following pairs of sentences and study how they are combined into a single sentence. A. This is the room. I keep my computer there. This is the room where I keep my computer. B. I am looking for the person. He sent me this mail. I am looking for the person who sent me this mail. Eva doesn't like the presents Owens has given them. Eva doesn't like the presents which Owen has given. Task B. Complete the following sentences with the correct relative pronouns who, where, whose, which, that, and when. You may use some of them more than once. So first of all, you have to understand what are relative pronouns. So they are called relative pronouns who, where, whose, which, that, when. These are called relative pronouns. They relate sentences or phrases, or you can say they connect sentences. For an example, look. We have two sentences, one, sentence two, and these two sentences are connected by the relative pronoun and made one single sentence. This is called relative pronoun. Okay, now let's do. You have to understand this as well. Who is used for people? Where is used for place? Whose is used for possession? Which is used for things? That is used for people or things. And when is used for time. Okay, now let's connect the sentences using the relative pronoun. Let's fill in the blanks. A. The couple live next door has 6 children. So couple means people. So who? The couple who live next door has 6 grandchildren. B. The house is painted in red. It's mine. The house. The house here is as thing. So the house which is painted in red is mine. The house which is painted in red is mine. The woman house was broken into called the police. So here woman's house, it means possession. So the woman whose house. The woman whose house was broken into called the police. D. The car. My uncle bought is quite comfortable. Car. Car means things. Car means a thing. So which, or you can use that. The car which my uncle bought is quite comfortable. The car that my uncle bought is quite comfortable. E. This is the school that I study now. school here is as place. So we have to use where. This is the school where I study now. If this is the place I was born and brought up. Again, place, we have to use where. This is the place where I was born and brought up. D. My uncle is in the army, came to see us. Uncle. Uncle means person. Person, people. We have to use either who or that. However, who is suitable, more suitable. So my uncle who is in army. My uncle who is in the army came to see us. 8. We have a friend. We have a friend. Plays the mother well. So friend, people, second who. We have a friend who plays the mother well. I. Is there anything I can do to help you? Okay. Is there anything? This is abstract noun. I can do means is there anything that I can do to help you? Is there anything that I can do to help you? J. Last one. She remembered the day that she met her husband for the first time. The day. This is time. So when. She remembered the day when she met her husband for the first time. Task C. Join the following pairs of sentences using suitable relative pronouns. Suitable relative pronouns. Relative pronouns who, where, whose, which, that, when, whose, whom. Okay, let's join. A. We know the woman. She donated this money. Okay, we know the woman. The woman and then she donated. Okay, now I get this money. We know the woman. Woman is person. So who? We know the woman who donated this money. We know the woman who donated this money. B. We walked past my old school. Full stop. It is celebrating its 50th anniversary this month. So we walked past my old school is here as thing. So we walked past my old school which is celebrating its 50th anniversary this month. C. I met the woman yesterday. I had helped her last month. So I met the woman yesterday. Woman as a object. So whom you have to remove this full stop. Whom and then woman. Remove her. So I met the woman yesterday whom I had helped last month. D. A new head teacher is going to be appointed next month. It is good. So it means the the matter. So a new head teacher is going to be appointed next month, and then which means the thing is good. The appointment of new teacher is a good thing. A new head teacher is going to be appointed next month, which is good. E. Bring me the file. Full stop. The file is on the table. Remove full stop and the file. We have to strike one. So answer, bring me the file which is on the table. Bring me the file which is on the table. If this is the player, full stop. The committee appointed him the captain. So the player, we have the object, the player. Committee appointed, we have to remove him because the player, him, they are same. This is the player who or whom the committee appointed the captain. This is the player who the committee appointed the captain, or this is the player whom the committee appointed the captain. G. We met a girl. The girl has lost her way. So a girl, the girl. Answer. We met a girl who has lost her way. We met a girl who has lost her way. H. This is the house. Norris built it. So he built. Norris built. And then the house. The house and it. This is the house which Norris built. Full stop. This is the house which Norris built. This is the house which Norris built. I. Mandy is the girl. I am using her car today. Whose car? Mandy's car. So Mandy's car. So we have to use the uh, pronoun whose. So Mandy is the girl whose car whose car I am using today. Whose car I am using today. Answer. Mandy is the girl whose car I am using today. Writing 1. Study the information below about Pasang Lhamu Sherpa, the first Nepali woman to scale Mount Everest. Write a short biography of her based on the given information. So these are the information. I have written a short biography of Pasang Lhamu Sherpa based on this given information. Let me show you. However, you can write your own answer. So first we have the title, Pasang Lhamu Sherpa, first Nepali woman to ascend Mount Everest. Pasang Lhamu Sherpa was a renowned Nepali mountaineer who marked the story of becoming the first Nepalese woman to climb the summit of Sagarmatha. She was born on 16 December 1961 in Solukhumbu district as a child of Purva Kitar Sherpa and Angdaki Sherpa. The family where she was born was a mountaineering family. She grew up in mountaineering family and became fascinated with mountains. She started to climb mountains in her teenage. When she turned 17, she with her love, Lakpa Sonam Sherpa, went to Kathmandu and together with him started a travel agency. In 1989, she climbed Mount Pisang, 6,091 meter, and Mount Blanc, 4,848 meter, but failed to climb Mount Everest, reaching the height of 8,000 meter only. She again attempted climbing Mount Everest twice in 1991, but again failed. She only reached the height of 8,750 meter and 8 respectively. However, in 1993, April 2, she finally reached the top of Mount Everest and became the first Nepali woman to climb Mount Everest. Unfortunately, while climbing down, she died due to bad weather. She was titled National Hero by Nepal government. This is T. By Nepal government. Jasamba Mountain is named Pasang Lhamu Mountain. The route connecting Trisuli and Dache is named Pasang Lhamu Highway in her honor.